Welcome to RoosterTV, and today we're here at one of our major partners, Perks Accountants and Wealth Advisors, on Flinders Street at their new office space here, which looks amazing, and we're joined by our senior coach, Jacob Surjan. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Tubbsy. Thanks for having me here.
Bit of an earlier start for us here, down here in the morning, so what have you been up to?
No, not much, mate. Just drop the kids off to school and all that sort of stuff, and then I'll probably go in and see Pat, who's one of our directors. He's done a great job, not just for me, but for me and my wife, just being involved in some businesses. So Perks are really good at helping us organise a lot of things to buy into one of the businesses that my wife's involved in. So very thankful for what Perks have done, not just for me and our family, but the whole footy club in regards to their sponsorship that's been huge over the last little bit, and we're very thankful for what they provide for us.
Yeah, they have been one of our major partners over a long time, and they are here now on Flinders Street, and they do offer some great services in the financial game. So if you want to head to their website on perks.com.au, check it out, see what they've got to offer. As Jacob said, they've done a great job for him and the family so far. So get on there, make contact, ask for Pat. He loves talking to everybody, and they'll look after you. So on to yourself, mate. Had some great news a few weeks back with your extension of 3 years at the footy club. So well done on that, and just give us your thoughts on that and your vision moving forward.
Yeah, thanks, Tubbs. No, it's obviously really good to commit to the footy club for a 3-year term. It's a bit unlucky for you that you have to put up with me for another 3 years, but really excited to be involved with the club. I think we're in a really good space, on field and off field, which is really exciting. I think from our junior program with our under 16s, under 18s sitting on top of the ladder or second, and our reserves in league, and obviously the women taking out the premiership as well. So club's in a really good space. And I'm just really excited to be here. It's been a great journey so far. I feel like I've really developed and grown as a coach, especially in the last little bit. And hopefully we can just keep this momentum that we've got rolling on.
Yeah. And as talking about momentum, we had a great win last week against a very, very talented team at Glenelg. Just give us your thoughts on the game.
Yeah, well, obviously Glenelg were equal top with us for a reason. They're a fantastic organisation, fantastic team, really well coached by Brett Hand and his coaching group down there. So, we had 2 weeks to prepare for this game. I felt like we prepared really well as a football club and as a group. I felt like the guys went out there and executed the plan and the process that we wanted to go through. So I was really excited the guys could go out there and execute. It's always hard to win a game of footy just down at Glenelg's Oval. It's obviously a little bit smaller than usual, so I thought our guys prepared outstanding, and I was really pleased with the result.
And just a couple of key players on the game. Campbell Coombe was amazing, won the Dean Higgins medal for the best of field and most courageous player on the ground with his 20 tackles and 26 disposals. And Carl Finlay's grown up down back for us and done a great job on Liam McBean.
Yeah, spot on. Campbell Coombe's game was sensational. Like, his ability to spread both ways and defend was outstanding, along with the whole midfield group in Aaron Young, Andrew Moore, and Harrison Wiggin there. I thought Frank Zeckley was outstanding on the wings, along with Will Coombe. And like you said, mate, Carl Finlay's really grown probably in the last 5 to 6 weeks. We've seen a huge spike in his development, and to take on the reigning Ken Farmer medalist and keep them, I think, to one goal for the game was outstanding. But Carl knows his development has been huge, but he knows if we get pressure up the ground from our midfield group, it's going to make his job a little bit easier. But Liam McBean's a fantastic player, and and Carl did his job on the day.
And just in the earlier game, the reserves probably had one of their better four-quarter performances of the season. Your thoughts on that game, and also just for those supporters out there, Nathaniel Paredes, who come down from Darwin and played with us, just where he's come from and what you expect from him for the rest of the year.
Yeah, no, really pleased with the twos. Like their ability to play exactly the way we want them to play. I think they're developing really well. We've got some great junior talent coming through from our obviously under 18s program that Brooksy runs down there, and he's done a great job over the last 5 or 6 years. And Big Nate come down from Darwin. His partner actually plays in the Crows team, so she's down here now full time, getting ready for the AFL season. So we'd like to think that Nate's going to come down and play full time next year in the North Adelaide program. He's an inside mid who's got lots of great calmness with the ball. He's tough. He puts his head over it, and he plays the brand of footy that we like at North Adelaide. So fingers crossed for us that Nate's here full time next year, and pushing to play league football consistently.
And moving forward to this week, we go home for the last time this year, our last home game at Prospect Oval against West Adelaide, who have won 2 of their last 3 and have played some pretty decent footy from what we've seen so far on the Vision. Just give us your thoughts on that game, and also on Harrison Wigg and Cameron Hewitt, who will both play their 100th sample game.
Oh yeah, over to West Adelaide. Obviously, they won their last 2 out of 3, and they've been really competitive. Probably the last 5 or 6 weeks, playing some really good, strong, consistent football. Bit of a younger team, but with a couple of old vets in Hamish Hartlett and Josh Ryan, a few of those guys around. But their style of footy they're playing now compared to the start of the year is completely different. They're trying to move the ball on a little bit faster. And they're pressing really aggressively. So we've got to make sure that we can control the ball at the right time. We can win it at the source and get it inside 50 for us as many times as we can to give our forwards an opportunity. But they're playing great footy, so we don't underestimate them. They're 2 and 3 in the last, obviously 3 for a reason. So we've got to make sure that we bring our A game and perform. And Cam Hewitt's been a fantastic contributor to the footy club since he rocked up 2 or 3 years ago now. He's a much loved member of our club, as we all know. He's very selfless. Any sort of job or any role that you give him, either if it's mid forward or back, he'll just do for the team because that's the sort of person he is. And he's a great character to have around the group. I think he's one of the much loved members of our group. And then Wiggy's really grown up. He missed a lot of footy over his journey at the Gold Coast, and he's come back, and I don't think he's missed a beat with us. Yeah, he's got over his injuries. We played him in a bit of a different role this year. He's gone a bit more inside, and he gives us really good balance and shape around stoppages. And he's really grown into a leader this year. He got elevated into the leadership group at the start of the year by his peers. He's got a great connection with the young guys, and he's really developed that side of his leadership. So a lot of the feedback we get from the guys is he puts a lot of time and effort into him. So he's been outstanding since he's come back from Gold Coast. Him and his partner Aaron have been huge for our football club. So to those guys, playing 100 SANFL games is a remarkable effort at any league. But to play 100, I think they played. I think Wiggy's played 51 for North and 49 for the Crows. I'm not sure about how many Dougs he played
he's
for.
About 60 and 30.
For Port Adelaide. But to have those guys who are juniors go to the AFL and want to come back and play for North just speaks volume of the program we have at the club. So we're really thankful that those guys who do get drafted want to come back and play for the Red and White.
Yeah, very important this week that we obviously keep our momentum, sitting top of the ladder now, we're game clear. To keep winning and get the minor premierships, it's going to be vital going into finals.
Oh, 100% it is. Yeah, we've got to make sure that we just keep this momentum rolling. We want to finish on top. I think it's really important in modern day football to get those breaks and get that time to rest and recover, especially when you come down to finals. So, we're full steam ahead. Westies is going to be a great challenge this weekend, so we've got to make sure that we get the chocolates at home for our last home game of the year, which hopefully everyone can get out and support.
Yes, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a massive supporter base to roll up to our last game at Prospect Oval. The league start 2:10, the reserves at 11:30. We'd like to thank the Perks team for allowing us down here to their beautiful new office space. So jump on their website, perks.com.au, and support them because they're a massive supporter of the North Adelaide Football Club. So, Serge, good luck this week, and hopefully we get another win.
Thanks, Tubbsy. Thanks for having us.